Video event, media event and subclip. Three terms that can cause confusion. This short video will attempt to explain the difference between the three and why it matters when applying effects. When working with Vegas Movie Studio or Vegas Pro, any video clip, generated media or image introduced onto the timeline is called an event. Each event, depending on certain factors, may be referred to as either a media event, a video event, or a subclip. Let's look at these three types of event one at a time. A media event on the timeline references the original untrimmed source clip. A video event on the timeline references the original source clip, whether trimmed or not. Creating a subclip of an event on the timeline forces that event, whether trimmed or not, to behave like a media event. Now, why does it matter? Well, it matters because an effect applied to an event needs to know whether it's to be applied to the whole clip or just the event that it's being applied to. If a media event is divided into two or more events, any video effect applied to one of the events only affects that one event. Any media effect applied to one of the events affects all the events because they all belong to the same media event. Certain effects work better when applied as a media effect. This is where you would convert a trimmed or untrimmed video event into a subclip. I'll just give you an example. I'll start with a single clip on the timeline. This hasn't been trimmed, so it's referred to as a media event. It can also be referred to as a video event. If I split this event in two, the media event becomes two video events. Now I'll apply a media effect to one of them. Now the effect dialog is opened on the other screen, so I'll have to bring that over. Now you'll see that both the events have had the effect applied to them. You can see by the media effect icon there. And also if I select that one, that's black and white as well. So I'll just remove that from the clips. And now I'll apply a video event effects. Again, I'll pick the black and white effect. Now you can see that the first event has the black and white effect applied to it, but the second one hasn't, because they're two separate video events and I've applied the video event effect to one of them. Here's another reason why it matters. Some effects, such as the video stabilization effect, may produce undesirable results if applied in the wrong manner. If the event is trimmed to eliminate some violent camera movement and the media effect is applied, the stabilizer will include the trim part in its analysis. Under these circumstances, it's advisable to apply the effect as a video event effect. Here's an example. I have two events here. The second is a copy of the first and was created using the Windows copy function, not by copying on the timeline. That's important because copying on the timeline only copies the event, not the original source clip. If I just play this clip, you'll see that there is a violent movement right at the end of the clip. So I will just trim that violent movement off. And do the same with the other one. I will now apply the video stabilizer as a video event effect. The analysis is being carried out on the other screen and I can't move it. That's done. Now in this case I want it to be freeze motion rather than smooth motion. Now if I play that, okay, a wee bit of frame movement there, but not too much. Now on the second event, I will apply it as a media effect. And perform the analysis again. Okay, again I'm going to change it to freeze motion and we'll see how it looks. That seems to be the same, a little bit of frame motion there, but if I just do this, you can see that the extra rapid movement at the beginning of this clip, at the end of this clip, was included in the analysis because I used a media effect on it. With this clip, the analysis didn't include the violent movement at the end, so it hasn't zoomed as much. So that's the reason it matters whether you use a video event effect or a media event effect. Right, so that's the difference between a video event, a media event and a subclip. Important when applying certain effects. I hope I've removed any confusion regarding these terms. If I've succeeded in that, please consider subscribing and I look forward to you joining me for my next tutorial. Until then, bye for now.